Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. In our first story, a Choosing Beggar deserves a discount because her husband is keeping everyone safe. Let's jump right in. I am a checkout supervisor for a supermarket here in the UK. Our store isn't the biggest in the region, Southwest, but we have one of the highest weekly income rates. For us, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are our busiest times, and like all retailers at the moment, we're thin on the ground in the staffing department. This isn't an issue for the checkouts themselves, but as a supervisor, it makes my job very difficult when we are understaffed, as supervisors typically run the entire front end, excluding the cafe, by themselves. Last Saturday afternoon was one of those days where pretty much everything goes wrong, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it. I was on my own and running the checkouts when one of the staff members called me over to ask a question about our discounts. We offer a 10% discount on shopping, excluding spirits, baby formula, tobacco, and a few other things, to NHS staff, teachers, holders of a blue light card, and a few others. The blue light card discount is the newest for us. All of the emergency services are entitled to one, along with several other essential services such as the Coast Guard and immigration officers. We've been told that when someone hands us a blue light card, we need to see an official photo ID, driving license, passport, etc., as well as the blue light card doesn't have a personal picture on it. Also, we're not supposed to let someone other than the cardholder use it. The checkout operator was new, so they asked me if the customer was allowed to use someone else's card. I said she wasn't and asked the customer, an older lady, who the card belonged to. She responded, "It's not my card, it's my husband's, but I'm using it as I've done here before." The old, "they did it for me last time" argument. Heard it at least 1,000 times and it never works. I said, "I'm sorry, but I'll need the person whose name is on the card to come in with some ID so I can give you the discount." She then said, "He's not here, as he is at home, so I'll need to call him and he'll have to drive in." I said that was fine and that we could wait. She then looked at me as if I just dribbled all over myself and said, "You're going to make me wait? My husband is fighting to keep you safe, and you're going to make him come in here? I hope you never need to go to the hospital." As a supervisor, I thought I'd heard it all at work, but the part about her husband fighting to keep me safe, I've never been admitted to hospital, made me want to laugh out loud. I apologized to her and said I will need to see his ID as the blue light card is his. She huffed and called him while I suspended the transaction so the checkout operator could continue working. She stood opposite the desk where I kept our documents and gave me the stink eye until her husband arrived. I was a little worried that her husband would be nasty like she was. It was busy and I was very stressed and didn't want to end up saying the wrong thing. When he came in, I took them over to a spare till and recalled the transaction. The husband said hello and asked me how my day was going. I replied honestly and he chuckled and said, "Yeah, I'll bet. It's mental in here. I know I wouldn't want your job." He was the friendliest customer I had all day, and we chatted while I set the till up. As the rude lady was typing in her PIN, she asked me if there was any way of getting around the issue in the future. Her husband, the nice man, said there was no need for that, and I told her that not getting around things was the whole point of a restriction. I handed them their receipt and sent them on their way. It's not the worst thing to ever happen to me at work, but it really annoyed me. Supermarket staff have been working all through the pandemic too, and we still greet customers with a smile. Luckily, this lady's husband was great. Have a great week, everyone. In story number 2, a pregnant Choosing Beggar needs some money. I was just walking back to my apartment after doing some shopping. I could tell this person was following me and I was getting a bit uncomfortable, what with the pandemic and all that. After a minute, they started to talk to me, trying to get me to stop so we could talk. I took a deep breath, sighed, and turned around. The woman looked to be in her mid-20s and was wearing a thick coat. I asked her what was wrong, and this is what she said. I'm sorry to bother you, but I really need some help. You see, I'm 3 months pregnant and I've just got out of the hospital. I tried to buy a train ticket to get home, but my card was declined. Could you give me any money to help me get a ticket home? I've already got a little bit from some other people. Now, because of the code, I couldn't tell if she was actually pregnant. However, I like to believe that if there is even the slightest chance someone is actually in need, that you should try to help them. So despite knowing there was a 50% chance this person was lying, I decided to give them some change to help. Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't have much on me right now. I look through my purse and pull out £1.30. I'm sorry it's not much, but I hope this helps. I gave her the money and she just kind of looks at me. I can't hear everything she said because she is mumbling and there are people all around us shopping, but I hear her say something like this. Mumble, mumble, £5, mumble, mumble. I assumed she had asked me if I had change for a $5, so I told her I might and took the money back off her to add it all up. As I wait for her to get out a £5 note, she just looks at me. Do you have a £5 note? Can I have £5? I was in shock. I'd given this woman money that I needed to use the washing machines in my apartment, and she was asking for more. I couldn't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't have £5 on me. You see, everywhere wants you to pay with a card because of the pandemic, so I don't have much cash on me. And you know what this woman did next? She got out her card and started telling me I could send her money on my phone. What? She kept saying, I'll pay you back. Just give me your details and I'll pay you back. You can even watch me get on the bus if you want, if you don't believe me. She had changed from a train ticket to a bus ticket, claiming it was cheaper. No, I'm sorry, but no, I can give you this. I handed her the £1.30 again, but no more. But I'm pregnant. I'm so tired and all I want to do is go home. I then start trying to give her non-monetary help, such as asking for a friend to pick her up. After all this, I felt that there was still a tiny chance it could be genuine, so I should still try to help. Can you phone someone to come pick you up? My granddad says he can't come to get me until 2 days' time. I really just want to go home. Please, I just need enough money for a ticket. I offered to take her into one of the shops to see if they could help. She said no. I offered to see if there was a hotel nearby she could explain her situation to. She said no. My last attempt to help her, and the thing that finally made me just walk away, was when I told her I'd seen a police car driving up and down nearby. There had been a police car that had been driving around for the last 2 days, though I still don't know why, and my logic was if by some small chance she was in genuine distress, she would jump at the chance for help, and if she was a con artist, she would give up and run at the mention of the police. Surprisingly, she did neither of those things. I saw a police car down there a few minutes ago. If you want, I can take you to them and see if they can help you get home. No, please, just give me some money. I'm really tired and I just want to go home. With that, I decided to give up. I was a little scared she might try to rob me if I turned my back, but my shopping was defrosting and I was beginning to freeze, so I just said, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I gave you some money, maybe someone else can help you get what you need. Goodbye. When I got back to my room, I started to process what had really happened. She claimed to have just got out of the hospital, but the hospital was miles away from where we were. She said the train station declined her card, but then why was she not at the train station, which was about 20 minutes walk away? And if her card wasn't working, why was she asking me to send her money to her card? Sadly, I had to come to terms with the fact that she was a scammer, and I had given her £1.30, which I could have used to wash my clothes. It's people like this woman that makes me lose a little bit of faith in humanity. People who genuinely need help will be denied that help because people won't know who to believe anymore. This is John from Slashbash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.